This queen's secret to beauty will leave you stunned. Every day, she bathed her body in milk to keep her skin soft and radiant. After her bath, the leftover milk was distributed among the poor, who had no idea that they were actually drinking the milk the queen had used for bathing. But that wasn't all. The queen would also capture young girls and use her magical powers to steal their youth and beauty, allowing herself to remain young forever. The poor girls would become old and turn into skeletons within just a few seconds. However, the queen had not always been this powerful. She was once a slave from the lowest class of society. One day, the king noticed her and became completely enchanted by her beauty. He decided to marry her, but on their very first night after the wedding, the girl killed the king. After that, she summoned her dark warriors, took control of the entire palace, and declared herself queen. From then on, every day the queen would stand before her magical mirror and ask the same question: who is the most beautiful woman in the world? The mirror always answered with her name. Hearing this made the queen extremely happy. But one day, the mirror's answer changed. This time, it revealed that the king's daughter was even more beautiful than her. Her skin was as white as snow. For years, the queen had kept the girl, Snow White, imprisoned in a dark dungeon. The mirror told the queen that if she ate Snow White's heart, she could preserve her youth forever. Without wasting any time, the queen assigned this task to her brother. But as soon as he saw Snow White, he changed his mind. Snow White also didn't miss the opportunity. She attacked the queen's brother and escaped from the dungeon. The moment she got outside, soldiers surrounded her from every direction. But Snow White quickly entered the sewers and managed to escape from the palace. After that, she hid deep inside a dark and dense forest where the queen's magic had no power. When the queen learned about this, she became furious. This time, she decided not to send anyone else and went into the forest herself. But there, Snow White had already won over a magical deer. This clearly meant that all the magical creatures of the forest had accepted Snow White as their queen. Suddenly, an arrow came flying through the air. It was the queen's brother who had followed Snow White into the forest with his soldiers. Snow White's protectors immediately stepped forward and gave her a chance to escape, but the queen had greatly increased her brother's strength with magic. Because of this, the protectors were unable to fight him. The situation had become extremely dangerous. Then, one of Snow White's protectors grabbed the queen's brother with all his strength and pushed him toward a cluster of sharp branches. At that very moment, the queen began experiencing terrible pain because the magic she had placed on her brother was now affecting her as well. After her first plan failed, the queen came up with a new strategy.